We're here at the Wildcat Hills Nature Center. We are upstairs at the Wildcat Hills Nature Center. Behind us is the gift shop, as well as lots of cool souvenirs and toys. Out this way, you've got a view. You can see some trees as well as a path. You can also see some hills off that way. On the wall above the entrance to the visitor center and next to, you see a bunch of bird statues. They've got small ones, screech owl, and big ones, bald eagle. This here is the golden one. Over here, you can see how you compare to all the different kinds of birds by standing in the center and testing your wingspan. I am similar to the turkey vulture. This area over here is called the reading nest, and there's some pictures. If you come in here, there's a bunch of books on the shelf. Bird nest simulations, actual bird nests, as well as information about them. There's also stuffed birds and bird sculptures again, lots of those. And there's a nice comfy couch to sit on while you read. There's also a simulation tree with squirrel and raccoon. In the room over here, you will see a bunch of different exhibits. The first thing you'll see is pictures. Over here, we have the animal exploration screen. You can choose birds, mammals, wildflowers. You can also choose pollinators and reptiles and amphibians. My favorite category, reptiles and amphibians, houses my favorite animal, the Woodhouse toad. Around this way, we have bighorn sheep in Nebraska display with a large bull bighorn sheep. And over here, there are actual animal hides. This way, we've got an animal display, pronghorns, and badgers. Over this way, there's an advanced microscope where you can view rocks up close. This here is a piece of sandstone. Put it under the microscope and it changes completely. This way, there is a Wildcat Hills Geography Rocks sign with a bunch of different rocks and also animal sculptures, and this says the mammoth molar right there. That is a very big tooth. Again, more bone exhibits. This one is a saber tooth that has bitten another bone. Here is a very large fossil. There's also an upper floor, and there's 2 classrooms on either side. This way, you have pine cone and wood samples, along with a pine life cycle chart. Here are the rings. It shows the bark. And here's some bark and some large pine cones. Over here, there's a bunch more samples, and the tree goes all the way up. Over here, we also have a dig where you can uncover skulls and other bones of animals. here, we have a bunch of different skeletons and how the inner workings are. This one here is a frog, and there's a snake. Everything down here is hands-on. You can feel all these, touch the frog, feel the snake skin, and pick up the bones. Over here we have butterflies and other bugs. This one here is a hummingbird moth. And there are actual stuffed butterflies and moths, as well as rubber moths. This way we have more displays, as well as microscopes, to look at various samples. There's a large display over here, as well as microscopes, as well as more microscopes and bug samples. This way. There's also more magnifying glasses and skulls and bones over here. There is a large replica with stuffed animals. Everything from lion kits to bighorn sheep. On the back wall, there are plastic images of birds, where you can compare your wingspan to theirs.
You got some drawing to do. What about, I bet the great horned owl you're pretty close to.
I'm about the great horned owl. Mom, look what's
Oh, yes you are. Oh, look what I see. I see the bees. Look at that.
That is a lot of bees.
That is amazing.
Holy bee. Why are the bees down here? So there's a large beehive on one corner with opening to the outside. In the classrooms downstairs, they have live animals and educational programs for schools, as well as homeschool programs. The animals downstairs include a frog, 2 toads, and several turtles, tortoises, and salamander. When we went in, we got to feed the toads, frogs, and turtles. It was a lot of fun.
We're gonna pop it right in front of her, okay? You can pop one in if you want. Can you pop one in? She's huge!
They're squirming on me.
I got it, Mommy.
Yeah?
We licked the worm.
They're both eating.
That's snake. Look at this one swimming. That's a big one.
I see one in here, Mommy. Look.
I big one, yeah. I see it. These ones are active.
I'm not coming back.
Hi, those are the worms. Okay, these bad boys, they're new. We've only had them for a couple weeks, so we'll see if they... Hey, those look a lot like the ones we saw at the other place.
Yep, these are called Woodhouse Totes. These are the most common species of toad we have in Nebraska.
Okay, there she goes.
So what?
I'm a frog and I'm being
Watch them. Watch how quick they do it.
They use their eyeballs to help them swallow too.
They
So we
pluck
see
their
them.
eyes out or something?
Their eyes can actually go down into the base of their skull. So when
Okay.
they swallow, when you see them do that, their eyes are helping force that food down their throat.
This one's not moving.
Oh,
Whoa, did you see that?
she got it already.
Pounced.
Declining. Nebraska has the largest population of them in their entire range. And so they're a really cool animal. They live in the Nebraska sandhills, so it can live up to 80 years old. The herpetologist, or somebody that studies snakes and reptiles, came and took a toenail clipping of her so they could do an isotope analysis and figure out what sandhill lake she came from. And they did 2 different studies and they couldn't find out where she came from. They think somebody had her as a pet.
My favorite part was getting to feed the frog downstairs. I also liked seeing all the bird specimens.
Thanks for joining us on our amazing journey to the Wildcat Hills Nature Center in Nebraska. Click that subscribe button and join us next time as we homeschool one adventure at a time.